All right. Now that we've all gotten a good night's sleep, I think it's time.
Good. You must not be counting the mosquitoes, or the tropical rainstorm, or the fact that we haven't had anything but cucumbers to eat.
Are you quite finished, Mr. Black?
Oh, I could go on
Well,
all
please
day.
no. Now that we've all gotten a little bit of sleep, I think it's time that we assess our situation.
I can do that. We are stuck on an island in the middle of nowhere.
Actually, in the middle of somewhere. We just don't know where the weird part of the somewhere is. So we can't say no until we know, you know? Yo.
Okay, so we're basically just lost. We only have a few items that we were able to save from the cruise ship. No other survivors have shown up on this beach, and yesterday we ran away from a terrifying pirate.
Yes, but are we sure we saw an actual pirate?
Well, it wasn't a parrot in a pirate's costume.
I know that. What I mean is maybe we were all just hallucinating from the lack of water. We're all dehydrated. I mean, maybe it was the product of our overactive imaginations.
So we all hallucinated the same thing at the same time?
Perhaps. I mean, it is possible.
It is very
What's the likelihood of seeing a real pirate? I mean, that stuff only happens in books and movies. What's next? Are we gonna find a treasure chest somewhere on this island just waiting for us to take it?
Okay, guys, I know it's a little early, but look what I made. A tent!
That's really great, Salty, but that's only big enough for one person.
That's not even big enough for one person's foot. But an ankle, maybe. Now let's be serious. I think the first order of business should be finding some drinkable water. I am parched.
Okay, maybe instead of that we could get some palm fronds and just stand you while you boss us around.
That would be very helpful, thank you.
Dream on, dude.
For the last time, do not call me dude. Now, I have a list of our resources here. We have a deflated pool raft, a pool cue that is now broken thanks to Mr. Salty Jones.
Hey, that gecko was about to attack.
We have my paint set, my sketchbook, and the last cucumber.
Very lovely, very useful, I'm sure. And we also have 2 low-battery cell phones, my clipboard and schedule, of course, and a few bobby pins.
And that chest of treasure
Yes,
over there.
of course, the chest of treasure. I was just about. Wait, what?
Yeah, was I the only one who noticed the giant treasure chest over the gold?
It's so shiny.
I'm rich!
I suppose you were, Mr. Black. Be careful, it could be a booby trap or something.
Ah!
Salty!
It burns my hands, my skin, my everything.
Oh, my.
Ah!
Is it cursed?
Nah, I'm just joking.
Would you stop doing that? I thought you were being serious.
Yes, please, God. All right, now.
Shiver me timbers with these thieves I see.
Very funny, Salty. Okay, that's not
Step away from the treasure and nobody will get hurt. Well, someone might still get hurt, but you won't get hurt as bad yourself. That's something.
Well, we were just putting these back and walking away.
Not so fast. Empty your pockets.
A chocolate bar? You've been holding out on us.
It's melted anyway.
We're really, really sorry, Miss Pirate Lady. We didn't realize that was anybody's treasure.
What? Was there a sign that said, feel free to dig around in my private stash of treasure?
I mean, there wasn't a sign that said not to.
That's because until you showed up, this was a deserted island.
You have dessert there? Oh, I really, really want some strawberry cheesecake right now.
Yeah, with some real whipped cream, a small scoop of ice cream,
yes.
and sprinkles.
You guys are kidding, right?
You're never too old for sprinkles.
A deserted island doesn't mean dessert. It just means an island where there's no people.
Exactly. So imagine my surprise when a bunch of waterlogged tourists show up on my beach on that thing. How did that even float?
Well, obviously, it didn't float for long. We barely made it to shore. And besides, we are just some innocent cruise shipwreck victims. And if you could find it in your heart to help us out, that would
Save it, lady. I may have a heap of gold, but I'm stuck here just like you.
Oh, well, that's helpful. Who are you anyway?
The name's Captain Tressa Nightingale, the most famous pirate to sail the 7 seas, at your service. Well, actually, not really. At my service mostly. But it might help you out if I feel like it.
So you're the most famous pirate?
Well, fearsome, bloodthirsty, and vicious were already taken. Besides, I have a lot of plans.
Right.
Well, my crew just marooned me here. They just left me and took my ship, the Slippery Mermaid. Pirates can get really cranky, you know.
What did you do that made them leave you here?
Well, I was too nice. Yup, that's it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, I wasn't about to go plundering and spitting on the deck and things like that.
Then, no offense, but why even become a pirate?
Have you seen this outfit? Besides, I've always liked the fresh air and the open sea. I'm more of an explorer. But enough about me. Who are you?
The name's Sophie Jones, Hula Hula Surf Champ 2014. I came on this cruise to check out the waves and find the Bermuda Triangle.
What's that?
Why?
The Bermuda Triangle? It's the thing that never appears on any maps and where ships disappear and never come back.
Why would you even want to find that?
Adventure, dude! And legend has it that the socks that you lose between the washer and dryer end up there. And I'm almost out of socks!
Okay, my name is Eleanor Dupree. I'm in art school right now, and I thought it'd be really fun to take a cruise for spring break. Daddy's paying for it. I really love drawing.
Goody! And you? Is the scout a permanent accessory or does it wash off?
Very funny. I am Regina Terry Weather, and I guess I was the director of activities on the cruise ship. Correct?
Activities like frog chugging contests and target practice and rope climbing?
No, like classical music concerts and scuba diving, and occasionally a very dignified game of miniature golf.
Sounds awful.
Excuse me.
And you, sir?
The name's Black. Mr. Black.
Do you have a first name, Mr. Black?
That's classified information.
Okay, now that we're all friends, can we get back to the treasure? Like, what is it even doing here?
You mean my treasure? Sure. I sailed to this island with my crew months ago, searching for the legendary treasure of Lori Pennywhistle.
Now?
Oh, I know! Lori Pennywhistle! That's the writer of that show, Trouble in Paradise. Man, nobody's ever seen her before. She must be like a bajillionaire by now.
Which is why her famous treasure was hidden on this island. I stole a map of the set of the show and sailed here to find it. There's just one part missing. The parakeet pearl. The biggest, most fabulous, most perfect pearl ever discovered. It's in every episode of the show. I just have to have it.
And it wasn't with the rest of the treasure?
No. Lori Pennywhistle is mocking me, dangling the trophy just out of my reach. I've been digging holes all over the island and I still haven't found it yet. Which is why you're going to help me.
Oh, we are we? And what makes you so sure?
I've been stuck here for months. I've learned how to survive. Without me, you'll be leopard meat in 5 minutes.
I told you those growls I heard last night were real.
Alright, so say we do help you find this fancy pearl thing. What do we get out of it?
Besides your survival, if you help me find a way to get off this island, I'll give you a small reward each. A handful of gold.
That's your idea of small?
I'll be set for life! Okay then.
So do we have a deal?
I don't usually make deals with dirty, hostile, unsavory pirates.
Excuse me, I am not dirty. I just took a bubble bath this morning. I smell like coconut hibiscus breeze.
Alright, but I have one question for you.
What's that?
Have you ever been to Boston in the fall?
No.
Okay, then we can trust you.
Well, I suppose if we have no other choice.
Alright. I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
Well, let's go then. I haven't done much digging on the north side of the island yet.
I can't believe this. We should be trying to find a way off this island, not digging around for her trinkets. That should be our first priority.
No, not our first priority. That should be water, food, shelter.
Check, check, and almost check. Follow me and I'll show you to a little place I call the Bamboo Dream Home. It's got a double-decker hammock, a lookout tower, and a retractable sunroof so I can work on my tan. Plus a rope swing.
Gnarly!
We can just use my startlingly large collection of daggers, knives, and swords to cut down more bamboo.
So we can all have bamboo dream houses.
Actually, that would take weeks, but you'll have to settle for a shaft. It'll keep the rain off. Then we'll talk about getting off this island and finding my pearl.
What about food? Gotta